Hey y'all, this is the Butcher, and this is the community portal is going to start doing a featured build. We're going to feature some builds that may not be getting all the YouTube uh, airplay, but there's a lot of great builds out there. I see a lot of YouTubers who just seem to talk about the same builds over and over and over, but there's a lot of great builds out here, and so this is one of them. We've got Shepo, who is his name is Phil, and he created the Shepo CCM build, and this is the Helix 3.2. I've got Phil on here, and I also got ARB, who is making his debut here on YouTube. He's kind of sitting in the backgrounds, but he's going to have lots of great things to add to this conversation as we review this build. Do either one of you want to say hey?
Hey,
Hey,
There you go. See, that's correct. Okay. All right. We're going to go through some of the stuff that's kind of unique about this build that sets it apart from a lot of your average builds. One of the first things that I noticed was when I went into TV shows and we looked at shows. This was one of the first builds I've ever seen that actually categorizes all of the add-ons that you use. And Phil, what made you kind of think about doing it this way?
well, the first couple of builds that I come across were they had the direct link to a certain add-on, and as you know, if every add-ons are going down quite a lot, coming back up again, and I would basically notice that the add-on would go down, and you'd be lost without TV shows for a week or so. So I just thought I'd put as much as the same type of add-on in there that all supply the same type of thing like TV shows, so that if one add-on did go down, you would have many other add-ons to choose from for that same category.
Yeah, and I also think it does a real good job of educating people of where these TV shows and where what that iStreams has TV shows that her place, which is part of Phoenix, has it. And I think you're educating people as well as making it easy for them to find their TV shows.
Yeah, there's certain people who will have along the way of learning about Cody will have the favorite add-on that does a specific type of TV shows, or say for instance Exodus at the minute is pretty popular. People will search for that type of TV show just by the name of Exodus because they know of the experience reliability from there and stuff like that. So it's just to, as you say, just to get people to know the way around Cody as well as the build.
Yeah, and you have like was it 24/7 TV shows here?
Yeah, that's basically it's C Cloud. It relates straight to C Cloud and Beetle, and they're just 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They've just got running TV shows.
Yeah,
So
so
if you want to come in and you just want an easy watch if you like.
and I don't use Veto very often, but I like the feature that actually shows you how many people are watching it and
Yeah,
the what quality you're going to get.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool there. I like that feature. Let's see. So let's see. Does TV shows does it automatically kick in anything?
It actually goes to the main menu of the TV shows. That is basically the background of the skin. On the sub menu is the search TV shows category and the TV shows category and the 24/7. If you click the main TV shows on the main menu, it takes you to the back of that super favorite. So it's the main super favorite for the TV shows.
Right. And so like you can search. This is a nice feature. You're able to search for a TV show in each of these add-ons, which is quite unique.
Yeah, it's the same again. If one was to ever go down, you would just have many different TV shows to choose from. It's very give you many different options.
All right. So let's see. So you got that documentaries. I see you got a documentary section. Stand up, of course. What was that? A couple. Yeah. So you got three different links into your stand up. Again, you're
Yeah,
not relying on you're never relying on one thing.
yeah. I also I also noticed that there's a lot of people that search on YouTube for a lot of different things. Kids programs, as you've seen, then stand up shows, different
Hmm.
things. So I tried to implement YouTube into a lot of stuff as well. That you could search for different things, gaming in the kids section, for instance, and as you just seen, then the stand-up comedy.
Yeah. I was looking at.
So it's not just bound to the add-ons as well. It's basically you can search YouTube as well.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's
Uh,
see. Same thing with searching for movies. You give the you get the super using super favorites to give links to each of these add-ons, which is I like that. That's makes it easier if you're wanting to search a certain add-on.
Yeah.
Search people.
Good thing about it as well, not only is it like the best, like taken from the best bunch of add-ons, it's also the most reliable one. So it's not like he's got like random sections from a brand new add-on that's just came out, what everyone's going to jump on, that's going to die a couple of days later. It's all established, well-known add-ons that everyone, like basically everyone's go-to add-ons.
Yeah.
Right. And you've linked the Sky movies to Exodus, so that's again reliability.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than catching the end of a movie on Sky Movies. I mean, we've all done it before. So, the Exodus have basically made that possible for us. That if we like a movie that's on Sky Movies at the minute, we can watch it from the very beginning.
And I was looking at this earlier. The link we're using Beetle, and we'll pull that up. I think this was Born. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, great quality there. Great quality.
I mean these movies are same with 24/7 TV shows. These movies are 24 hours a day, and you have different channels popping up here and there, and it's a really great add-on. Really great add-on.
Yeah, I like that you have that in there. And movies by mood. That was
Yeah, this relates to Hair Place in Phoenix, which is another really good add-on. It offers something that some add-ons, it's a very nice add-on.
okay. And then you got your shortcuts down here. I won't go to that. The sports. Some of the links for your live sports.
Yeah, it's the sports section is very football orientated, as you can see. So it's it's basically giving as many different options as you can to find live sport. It's not very easy to find many live football matches around nowadays. So if one was to go down, you could just go to another one and see if there's one up there.
Yeah,
I lost count of the amount of times people have said, "Where can I watch the match for?"
Yeah,
Not
and
Newcastle, like no one wants to watch them.
yeah. I think
But it's set up nicely though. It's like quickly you can go quickly into it and find whatever game it is you want.
Yeah.
Rather than searching through every section of every add-on. What a rookie mistake, Todd.
yeah, I had to find one. I had to find one. So yeah, but again, with any of that live, and some of these games are all done. So some of that stuff, sports highlights. I've started to find some of these sports highlights is good to watch if you're just wanting to find out the game, and you don't want to actually go through. Now, does this show the whole? What is it? Streams engine does it as a short little snippet, ain't it?
Yeah, I think it's more of a. Is it just main highlights of something every now and again? It's mainly the goals and stuff like that. Whereas on some of the others,
Yeah. So see, like 5 minutes, basically, it's going to tell you what happened in the game, give the highlights game. But that's a nice feature.
yeah. The two main add-ons for the main football highlights are really good add-ons, which is Irish Football and OurMatch.net. They put their highlights up within 5 minutes of the match ending. It's
Which add-ons was that?
Yeah, all much.
Our match.
That
Oh,
one,
this one.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. If you go to latest games at the very top, it'll provide you with
Yeah, see, it's got tonight in already.
latest games.
But yeah, that is really cool. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Sky Sports, the links to Sky Sports, which that's what you're linking it through Money Sports.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got a good few options for Sky
Yeah.
Sports, so hasn't he? So
That's why I've placed the all sports channels at the end. If any of them was to go down, it takes you to the back end of the sports channel. So if you go into all sports channels at the top, it'll give you.
Oh, nice.
no, that's really good.
Nice.
This is this build is a great example of how to use super favorites. It's
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of. I'm trying to make it a fail-safe build that it can be reliable that if something was to go down, then there's no need to worry that there's plenty of other options there to pull up.
And that's the thing. There is always options in every build, but if it's not like there in somebody's face, they're just like,
Yeah.
where can I watch this? Where can I get this?
Yeah.
But if you've broke it down for them, and you're like, well, here's a list of all the add-ons that do this.
Yeah.
So if this one doesn't work, then there's this one or there's that one. It's good multi-choice.
Yeah, and I love how it tells you who it is too. I think does a good job of being able to tell you who does it. You know what add-on. Again, educating people, because if you keep going, you're like, I always keep using Exodus. Well, maybe I should open up Exodus first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand it when people hide like where it is the content's coming from. So I know there's some skins that don't tell you what it is when you've clicked in. I know most do tell you which add-on it is, but there's some doesn't tell
And
you
that-
which add-on it is.
Yeah, and that could be the problem if that add-on was to go down, you would not know what add-on's gone down.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'd be
All right, so we're in here in the add-on section. You got the three add-ons. Add-on installer. Is this using Portal installer?
TV
Or
add-ons,
no, that is using the
TV add-ons, is it? Or?
TV add-ons. Yeah, that's using from the TV add-ons.
Okay, so you got that, which is they've actually started to put out some more good stuff. So that's why you got to get Exodus, and then
Yeah,
update your build.
Yeah, the update build is the portal tool, which is very very useful tool. If anyone's ever struggling with a update to be pushed, you just click that button, and speaking from experience, it really does work.
And one of the things we were talking about is that if you don't know what version you're running of his build, he has a little tab right here to show you where it is, and this brings you right into the system info. But he labels it so you know
Yeah.
what build you're
It's-
running.
It's more for information than to actually
Yeah.
do anything. But
Yeah.
yeah.
And this is the first build other than my old version of All-in-One that actually uses the tutorial section of Portal. Like, I've never seen any other build use it, and there's so many good tutorials in there as well.
Right.
But yeah, I'd advise if anyone's ever struggling with anything to do with Cody at all, use that before posting it anywhere or asking a question, because the stuff in there is really really helpful.
And I see you got both the link to Ares Wizard and the portal, so we got Ares in here. If it opens, hold on. Oh, there you go. So you got the Ares Wizard in there with all of their content and their add-ons and all that stuff. So you
Yeah.
got that, as well as the portal, which has similar stuff that's with the add-ons and features.
Yeah, and if there was if you were to ever wanted to check if there was a new version of this out, you would go to update the Shepo build on the left on the submenu, and it would take you then into the super favorites. You could do it through there as well.
Okay. So let's see. I updated this, so I've got the
Yeah.
current one. So yeah, it would have told me if I was.
Yeah, so it's a new version available or whatever.
Right, right. So good build. Anything else you want to touch on there, Phil? Anything that's different?
Not really. I started off on Cody. I wanted to put a nice basic build out there that was easy for people to find what they want to find, and I've enjoyed doing it. So I just want people to enjoy using the build and watching what they want.
So have you made this for you, or have you made it for other people?
I made it for both. Made it for me, my family, and I made it for everyone else to just enjoy.
Cool. I like it. I think you did a really good job. I think
It's
there's
just
a lot of
such
unique
a
stuff.
tidy build. Just really tidy, smart.
So, all right, well, guys, I appreciate you being on here. Phil, keep up the good work. Thanks for
Go
coming on
download
here.
this build. Shepo build, download it.
Shepo build. Would you have it on the Ares Wizard as well as the portal?
Yeah, on both Community Portal and Ares Wizard. Yeah.
So go out, check us out, and again, be on the lookout for other videos that we do that are showcasing some of the builds that you may not have heard of, but are some real gems out there. And again, y'all have a good day.